Hey, what's going on, everybody? We are live, or I am live for Financial Fitness Friday. And I want to go over a couple things, right? Everyone still knows that the economy is a little messed up, a little wonky. So we want to make sure everyone's on the best financial footing they can be. To do that, whether you own a business or you're an individual, you obviously want to increase income and decrease expenses. It's very, very, very simple, very sound things. So let's focus on the front end of that equation, at least this week. Maybe the next week we'll go to the decreasing expenses. What are some expenses you can decrease? Now, a couple ways to do this. First, we'll go if we'll start talking about an individual. As an individual, one of the best things you can do is increase your skill set. Okay, whether that's taking a course or reading a book or learning a new skill. Increasing your skill set is incredibly valuable. What are some things that you can learn? You can learn how to write copy. Okay. When you can sell one to many, you exponentially increase your earning potential instead of one to one. That's number one. Number two, you could work on skills like video editing and shooting good or great videos. There's so many different skills that you can pick up, from copy to advertising, shooting videos, things that are going to generate interest. Okay. Or maybe there's a skill set that you know that employers are looking for. Go find that skill set, learn it, master it, and then go apply for a different job. Okay. What's the next thing you can do? The next thing is, in addition to learning new skills, networking as an individual. Why? Because the more people you know, the more opportunities you have to solve problems. And it does really matter like who is in your network. Okay. I have been blessed. I am very, very fortunate to have the network that I have. And it took a lot of years to develop. And if I wanted to, let's say, sell my business right now and go start something else, I have the network to do that. And if you're an individual, the bigger your network, the more opportunities are going to come your way, as long as you are a good person and do the right things. Okay. So as an individual, those are the two things that you can really do. And when we talk about skills, guys, one of the skills that is very, very overlooked is influence. And I will tell you, if you guys want to get really, really good at that, Tony Robbins' Master of Influence, it's literally the best sales training and influence and persuasion training I've ever taken. Okay. That's huge. And now as a business, right? What can you do as a business to increase your revenues? Well, one, you can sell to more people. Okay. That's fairly obvious. And to do that, you're probably going to have some background in marketing and sales. Two, you can raise your prices. I would not tell you to raise your prices unless you are increasing the value of what your product is or your service is. Okay, but you can definitely increase your prices. The next thing you can do is you can look for other programs or other products or services that align. This is really important. This is where a lot of entrepreneurs mess this up. When you add something to your company or to your team, it has to align with everything that you do. Okay. It has to be something else that same customer that's walking into your store or going on your website is potentially looking for. Okay. You don't want to add things that would go to or serve a different market, right? Because then you have to market to a whole new avatar. All right. So figure out what else your clients need. And you could do a survey. There's a lot of ways to do this. You could do a survey. You could just speak to people one-on-one throughout the process, and figure out what other services they need or what other products they need that align with what you currently offer. Okay. Next, you can create some type of subscription model in your business. Okay. A lot of businesses get to a point where their cash flow is steadily increasing. And it's increasing because what they do is they've came up with some type of subscription model in their business that cover most of, if not all of their fixed costs. And so then everything else that they bring in from their normal day-to-day operations is profit. All right. These are just some of the ways that you guys can increase your income. Okay. If you're an individual, you should be focusing on skills and skill development and networking. As a business, I would do that as well. So as an entrepreneur, you still need to up your skills. If you are the leader of a big team, a big company, okay, the more skilled you are, the easier it is to find and identify other people that are as skilled or more skilled than you are and add them to your team. Okay. Sometimes if you need to pick up a new skill set, you might hire that skill set. Okay. Like there's skills that I know I'm not good at. And so I hire those. And then networking as an entrepreneur is massive. Okay. It will open up new doors, new rooms for you. And you can actually use those rooms to learn, right? Learn how to get better, how to improve, how to increase your revenue, decrease your expenses. These are all very, very important things that if you are consistently focusing on improving, okay, not so much the income part of it, but improving yourself, improving your team, improving your company, the income always follows. It might not follow right away. You're probably going to have to try a bunch of different things, fail a couple times before it actually works. But that's life. That's how you figure shit out. Okay. And so what I would tell you to do is spend the rest of the year focusing on developing these skill sets, going out and networking, finding these new skills, implementing them, mastering them, and bringing them to your team if you're an operator. Okay. And those are some of the best ways you guys are going to be able to increase income. All right. Next week, I will go over decreasing expenses. Right. I think that'll really help you guys. If you guys have any questions, if you want us to cover anything else on Financial Fitness Friday or Mindset Monday, please just DM me or Dave, and we'll be happy to talk about it. All right. I hope you guys are crushing it. I hope you guys end the month strong, and I'll see you Monday.